If I were to buy another Miata tomorrow and redo this whole process again, here are 5 mods under $100 that actually matter that I would do again. At number 5, what we have is the door bushings. Now what these are going to do is pretty much reduce rattling noises and make the doors feel a lot tighter when you're opening and closing them. The ones I have are from Flying Miata, but all the aftermarket companies essentially make them out of the same plastic material. If I were to buy these again, I would get the ones from an OEM supplier or just go to your local Mazda dealership, because that is made out of hard rubber and it's going to last you a lot longer and feel a lot better. At number 4, we have upgraded sway bar end links. Now the sway bars are located behind the tires, so I can't really show you them, but each sway bar has an end link on each side. Now this is more meaningful if the original ones are worn, and it's particularly relevant on the NB since it's an older model. I would personally recommend getting the sway bars changed along with the end links, but if you're looking for something that's less than $100, then just the end links itself, if they're worn, is going to make a big difference. At number 3, what we have is a shifter rebuild kit. Now I would recommend a full shifter rebuild kit, but if you're looking for something even less than $50, then just getting the bushing itself and some transmission fluid will do the job. But if you want to get the full kit, could cost you around $100. I highly recommend doing this. If your car is an NA or an NB, most likely the shifter bushing underneath this cover is ripped apart, chewed apart. And I have a video on my page on how to remove the center console properly, so go and check that out. And you're going to be able to access the shifter bushings right underneath this cover. Changing this is going to make the old NBs and the NA's shifter feel significantly better. At number 2, we have our interior LED lightings along with the license plate lighting at the back. Very affordable. I got mine from Flying Miata. I think it's only going to cost you around $15 to $30 for a set of 3 or 4. It's a small modification, but it's immediately visible on camera. Now, if you're handy and you still feel like the cabin is still dark, what I've seen some other people do is create the same type of housing down there, and it makes the interior cabin a lot brighter. That guy just gave me a nice little compliment. But for my absolute number 1 favorite mod, and this $80 mod is going to completely change how the NB feels, or the NA feels for that matter, and it is this short throw shifter. I honestly think a short throw shifter on these cars should be like from the factory, but unfortunately we do have to change them out ourselves. This is a very Miata specific thing. Anybody that has driven a Miata knows that how tight of a space that you have over here and how important it is for you to have a short throw shifter.